Hello, I'm Alexandra, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday and I decided to do a reading vlog. So I woke up early this morning to do my schoolwork first and I've been reading since 9 a.m. It's now 12. I was waiting for the sun to come out before filming this beginning, but it's still not out. It's a really rainy day, like really fall kind of vibe. It's kind of cold. It's been hot the last few days, but now it's back to being cold and rainy and hello. So I just got out of the shower, which is why I have this, and I'm about to start my reading day, I guess. So I'm reading Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. I have less than, I think I have like 60 pages left, so it should be a fast read. I'm also watching F1, so if you don't know, I love F1, and this week is the Japan Grand Prix, so like it's the race that is in Tokyo, I believe, but it was like during the night, so I'm watching the free practice 1 and 2 this morning while reading this. So yeah, windy. So I've been reading a lot this morning. My plan for today was to finish these 2 books. So I have Kindred by Octavia E. Butler and I have The Murder Stone by Louise Penny. And I also wanted to, finish my audiobook of, it's called The Scorpio Races. So this book. I'm now at 86%, so I think I listened to like an hour of it this morning, but I'm listening to it at 2 times like the fast. Anyway, so I listened for an hour, but it was actually 2 hours worth of the audiobook, and I have a little bit less than 2 hours left, so I should be able to finish it pretty soon. I am planning to go walk as soon as it stopped raining, so I'll go for a walk in the forest because like the trees are super pretty. I'll bring you with me, but yeah, the audiobook should be easy to finish. I'm like 1/3 through The Murder Stone. It's a pretty fast read, so that one should be easy too. So far, like it's weird because like the murder happened there and like it's super late in the book for the murder to happen, so I was kind of bored with the beginning. We'll see how it evolves because like now they're gonna try to find who killed the person that died, so we'll see how it goes. And I finally finished Kindred by Butler, and I'm not sure about what I think actually. The writing was beautiful, that's the positive point. The story though, like I don't know, what is it with going back in the past to be there to like save people from diseases or like because they hurt themselves? I don't know, because like in Outlander, which is also a time traveling story, like Claire, she's a doctor and like right now, but then she goes back in time and helps people. In this story, Dana, so the girl, she's not a nurse or anything, but she goes back to help one of her ancestor, Rufus, and she helps him when he's sick, basically. And I don't know, I'm not enjoying that, but I finished the book. I get why it's so popular, the writing is just incredible, but the story, it just wasn't for me. I mean, I see the point that Butler was trying to make about like racism, slavery and everything. It's great, but it's just the fact that she goes back to help Rufus every time he's sick or like in danger of dying, and it annoys me. But overall it was a pretty good read, so I'm kind of happy. I'm happy I finished it. So yeah, so for now I'll go eat and listen and watch a bit of Netflix, then I'll probably either read this for a while or go for a walk depending on the weather. And maybe if I'm done with this book, I'll just I'm thinking of starting The Scottish Prisoner by Gabaldon. So I was talking about Outlander earlier. I'm pointing here because this is my Outlander shelf. So this is from the Outlander world, Jamie and Lord John, from what I think I know about this book. But we'll see. I need to finish the Murder Stone first and then get through this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog and we'll see how it goes. Hello, I'm back again. I finished the 2 books I was planning to finish. So first one I did finish was The Scorpio Races by Maggie Butler. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but it was for like a challenge, not really a challenge, just a read along, I guess. And I think it was for the whole month, and I just enjoyed it so much. I needed to know how it finished, so I finished it. I think I'm gonna give it a couple of days, but I'm pretty sure 5 stars or at least 4.5 because like I just loved it. I'll try to see if I can find a copy of the book, but from what I've seen, it's pretty hard to get around to it, at least here in my city. It's not in the bookstore. I think I can order it online, so I'll see. But really good. Now the audiobook I'm gonna listen to is gonna be Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I have read A Court of Thorns and Roses, like the whole series, and I just loved it. I read the other one, but this one I decided to try the audiobook, so we'll see. It's still 13 hours, so pretty long. Or maybe I just got my hands again on Daisy Jones and the Six, and I just love Taylor Jenkins Reid, but this one, Throne of Glass, is due before the other one, so I think I'll just start on this one. And then I finished The Murder Stone by Louise Penny. Louise Penny is from Quebec, or at least she lives in a small city in Quebec, so my province. And I've been loving her series, so it's the Armand Gamache Inspector series. I think she has like 18 books now. This is the 4th one, and so far it's my least favorite. As I said before, it took a while before like we learned who died. It was at this point. And then you're just trying to guess. I mean, I knew who killed her from the beginning, so maybe that's why I did not enjoy it that much. I think my favorite one is the 2nd one. I think the book is just there. Yeah. So this one, Dead Cold, it has another name if you're in the US, but this is my favorite. Maybe it's because of like the winter or whatever, but this one is my favorite. This one is my least favorite. I'll keep reading the series because it's pretty good, and it's rare that a Quebec writer is that popular. I think she's really popular. So now I have read the four first books of the series. I'll read the next one. So that is all for now. I'll be reading The Scottish Prisoner next by Diana Gabaldon. I already talked about it, and it's already 6 p.m. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna go to bed too late because I'm working tomorrow morning. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I'll update you soon. Hello, so I am back earlier than I thought I would be because once I sat down to like read this, I realized that this is a book from a series I have started, but it's not the book I am at. So I'm gonna put the book back in my TBR jar, put this back also in my TBR, and just to show you, so it is the Lord John series. This is book 1, then you have short stories, you have book 2 that I don't have, and then The Scottish Prisoner is book 3. But now I am on a short stories between book 1 and book 2, which is or maybe it is book 2, I'm not sure, but Lord John and the Brotherhood of the Blade. But it has a 4 weeks wait. I put it on my hold. Anyway, I placed an hold on the book, but for now, like, because I'm not there yet in this series, I can't read The Scottish Prisoner, which is okay. It means that I'm reading the next book I have on my shelf, which is The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. The reason I'm reading this and not the other book I have on my TBR is because I made my cat choose my next book and he chose that one. So I'll be reading this one instead of The Scottish Prisoner. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go in the bath to read a bit. Yeah, that's the plan. And then after, like, it's already past 6 now, I do the dishes, get my lunch ready for tomorrow, and then it's gonna be an early night. So yeah, I'll update you one last time later once I started this one. So bye. So the weird things keep happening to me. So while I was putting this book on my Goodreads as like currently reading, I realized I had already read it, plus it's there. It's this one, so it means I have already read it and I bought a second copy. So this is not going well. Like 2 books out of my 5 books on my TBR I can't read or I have already read. So this is not really nice, but anyway, so I'll be reading now this one, Where Dreams Begin by Lisa Claypass. It's a historical fiction, so it should read pretty fast too. But yeah, still going in the bath, just with a different book. At least I'm sure that this time I haven't read it and I can read it, so props to that. Hello, so I was editing the video and I realized, like, I finished and I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you again about like the books, but I ended up reading nothing for the rest of the day. So yeah, it is now Monday, so back to Friday when I did the reading vlog. I finished 3 books including these 2, and looking back at it, this was probably a 4 stars, which is pretty good. It's just, as I said, the story was not that amazing for me, but the writing was really good, and that's why I gave it 4 stars. This one was a 3 stars. It wasn't bad or anything, it just wasn't for me. I'll keep reading the series, that's not the problem. It's just, yeah, 3 stars. And the audiobook, the Scorpio Races, would be 5 stars for me. So Courtney, thanks for bringing me along this reading challenge, or however you call it. That was a pretty good read. So yeah, that is all for today's reading vlog. I hope you like it and enjoyed it and everything. If you have any suggestion of future videos you like to watch, just leave them below and I'll see you soon. Bye.